The Samsung Galaxy Chromebook and Google Pixelbook Go are the two most premium Chromebooks on the market. Yes, Google technically still sells the Pixelbook, but that laptop is so outdated that we wouldn't recommend it to anyone. With that said, if you want the best Chromebook and don't want to compromise on hardware, you'll need to decide between the Galaxy Chromebook or the Pixelbook Go. Luckily, we've done the hard work for you. In one corner, you have the heavyweight Galaxy Chromebook, an incredibly sleek ultra-portable with a compelling feature set highlighted by an AMOLED display. On the other end is the Pixelbook Go, a more balanced machine with a lower starting price and epic battery life. But which one is better? We've put the Galaxy Chromebook and Pixelbook Go on opposite sides of the ring to help decide which is right for you. Ding, the Galaxy Chromebook comes in a single configuration. For $999, you get a 13.3-inch, 4K AMOLED display, a Core i5-10210U CPU, 8GB of RAM and a 256GB SSD. Google gives you a few options with the Pixelbook Go. The $649 base model has an 8th-gen Core M3 CPU and a 64GB SSD. We tested the $849 model, which has a 1080p display along with a Core i5-8200Y CPU, 8GB of RAM and a 128GB SSD. Design: each laptop's design has its own strengths. If we're looking at aesthetics alone, the Galaxy Chromebook is the better-looking device. In my opinion, it's one of the more attractive laptops ever made. It's incredibly thin, sports a stunning red paint job, and is surprisingly practical. Let's go into each of those points in more depth, starting with the size. At 0.4 inches thick and just 2.3 pounds, the Galaxy Chromebook is among the sleekest 13-inch laptops on the market. The most alluring thing about the Galaxy Chromebook is the eye-catching red hue found nearly everywhere on the laptop. Samsung committed to the color, spreading it across the lid, deck, touchpad and bottom panel. Only the edges of the laptop don't get the lipstick treatment, which is fine because the chrome sheen provides a nice contrast. Red isn't for everyone, so Samsung also sells a less interesting mercury gray version. Remember when laptops had ports? Ah, those were the times, but not ones the Pixelbook Go or Galaxy Chromebook live in. The Galaxy Chromebook wins this round because it played its card right, a micro SD card to be specific. Otherwise, the Galaxy Chromebook and Pixelbook Go both split two USB-C ports on each side of their chassis, and place the headphone jack on the left side. The Galaxy Chromebook's butterfly-esque keyboard is pretty decent considering how shallow the keys are. I wouldn't want to write long reports on it, but it does the job for everyday browsing and chatting with friends on social media. There is a really pleasant snappiness to the Galaxy Chromebook's keys, and they are large enough for even the biggest paws. And unlike the 13-inch MacBook Pro keyboard, I could feel the keys move up and down. The Pixelbook Go's hush keys are successful at being quiet, but they don't have the satisfying clickiness we look for in a good keyboard. And like those on the Galaxy Chromebook, the keys are quite shallow. Armed with an Intel Core i5-10210U CPU and 8GB of RAM, the Galaxy Chromebook is among the fastest laptops running Chrome OS. In comparison, the Pixelbook Go packs a Core i5-8200Y CPU and 8GB of RAM. Those might seem like similar specs, but there are two things to point out here. First, the Galaxy Chromebook has newer, 10th-gen CPUs while the Pixelbook Go relies on an aging 8th-gen processor. Also, the Pixelbook uses a lower power Y-series chip, which doesn't offer nearly as much performance as the U-series CPU in the Galaxy. When you stack your tower too high, it will eventually fall. The Galaxy Chromebook got to battery life before everything came tumbling down in dramatic fashion. Lasting a measly 5 hours and 56 minutes on the laptop mag battery test involves continuous web surfing over Wi-Fi at 150 nits. The Galaxy Chromebook failed to reach the 845 average, or even get close to it. In stark contrast, the Pixelbook Go endured for an impressive 11 hours and 29 minutes. This is a rare case when one laptop dominates in almost every round yet falls short because of one or two critical lapses. For the Galaxy Chromebook, battery life and value are its Achilles heels, and the Pixelbook Go shoots a poisoned arrow directly at them with its lower starting price and 11+ hours of endurance. While it doesn't stand out in any category, the display is good, performance is solid and the design is nice. The Pixelbook Go is a more balanced laptop than the Galaxy Chromebook, and will better serve the majority of users.